But just to get started, it doesn't matter if you spend $300 or if you spend $30,000.
Amen.
Just get started. And hopefully, in getting started, you at least have some knowledge and you have a vision and an idea to base everything off of.
Oh, yeah. And to piggyback off what you just said about, Ensema, people are paying for you. People want to see, all sides of you. They want to work with whatever it is that you're doing. They're buying your presence as much as most people don't care about what kind of equipment you have. I mean, yeah, they'll come in, they'll be like, whoa, this is amazing. But that's not why they're there. People oftentimes are attracted to the trainer much more than the training. They want to be a part of the energy that you bring. And that's another reason why you have to love what you're doing in this industry. You got to be real excited about your training methods and what you get to do. And oh my God, I don't know what it's like to go to work. I don't know what that feels like to get up and have to go to work. I never work. I work 7 days a week all day long because I never work. That is the kind of energy that I bring to the clients, to the experience, and to the content. Everything we do is so much fun. And, again, this is a perfect, the models I paint, that's something, that has nothing to do with anything. But people see that, they're like, wow, this guy's like nerdy and kind of relatable. And like, yeah, all right, I could see myself working with him. I mean, he's kind of a normal guy. He's got some weird, thing going on the side. That's fine. That's a big part of it. And the vision has to be reflective of that. You've got to know, the vision pertains to how you want to train, but you need to also understand that your vision needs to come from you. It's got to be apart from, who you are. If you can't make that happen, you can't, I've never been a real big fan of the fake it till you make it saying. Because I feel like if you fake it long enough, people are going to know that. People are going to recognize it that you're faking it. Like, be real about it until you make it. Or you don't, but always be real about it. There's way too many people, especially in this industry, faking it until they make it.
What you said there is super important because, I think people really, if someone is showing the process of how they're getting somewhere, people really actually appreciate that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, people appreciate when you're starting a new endeavor and they see when you actually are not the greatest at it. And then as you progress to it, same thing when you're starting a new type of gym out of your garage or whatever it is. If you start with a few pieces, but you're really good at what you do, people will appreciate that if you can get them what they're looking for. And then as you expand and you do more and more and more, they like seeing the growth. They don't like it. So I agree with you on that. That's very true.
They love the struggle. And who wouldn't? I mean, because that's one.
Everybody does.
I think that's one of the only things we all have in common. Every single one of us will struggle. Mm-hmm. And being around people who have struggled and succeeded, that's magnetic. It's why, I can feel the energy in this room. All three of us are kind of on the same wavelength. And we get to bring some of that to people who perhaps aren't. Somebody who isn't living the dream they hoped they would. Somebody who doesn't have it all the way they want it. And not to say that any one of us does, but bringing that to your vision for your brand, and especially if you're trying to do something on your own, from your house, original to you, that has to be there. It's got to be at the forefront of you as a company. You've got to be able to bring that to the person looking at you. It's so huge.